It's happening live from Bali. Oh my gosh. Gaias and guys, new moon in Aries. It's happening 2023 energy. That's happening next week. It's just around the corner, and this is huge. This is the start of the new calendar in the astrology, in the zodiac wheel. And it's happening on the spring equinox, or if you're in Australia or somewhere down under, it's happening in the fall equinox. I guess that's where I am in Bali because we're just under the equator. Anyways, new moon in Aries, guys. This is huge. It's happening at 17:22, so 5:22 p.m. UTC on the 21st this month, 2023. All right, so I'm Dr. Amanda Noelle. I'm the founder of Aphrodite University, and this report is going to blend a little bit of everything, some major astrology research, energy updates, energy code activations that have been coming through, as well as you are going to get a channeling from the divine feminine. Got my rose quartz here. All right, so let's just dive in with the good vibes, keeping our energy high. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm coming out with new videos every single day on all things divine feminine, twin flames, energy, healing yourself so you can call in an incredible partnership, upgrade your whole spirit as an empowered woman. All right, so this is, again, a start of a new astrological cycle. This means for you, if you are here, there is a major shedding, a death and a rebirth. And this is a new, not only a new year, but this is a window into the foundation, or this is the foundation, but it's a window into your future. So this is a very, very, very powerful new moon. It represents the seed that is planted for the next 10 or 20 years is what I'm getting. So we want to plant our seeds with intention. We want to really choose our thoughts carefully, keep a high vibration, stay focused, because there is a lot of shedding, a lot of death as we're resurrecting. So we want to make sure that we use that death energy as dirt to root into so the rose can rise, because a new cycle is beginning and wonderful things are on the horizon. Hallelujah. So it happens again on the 21st of March, 2023 at 17:22 UTC, and it marks the start of a new astrological cycle. This is inviting us to take initiative to put our aspirations into action. So maybe things that you've been dreaming of for years, it's time to take action. Or maybe you've had a totally different dream, but what's coming up to get to that dream, or what's the best aligned thing right now is for you to take a certain action. Maybe you thought you would be doing life coaching and you've completed the program and you've been coaching a few clients, and all of a sudden what's showing up is you're meant to invest in real estate. And that is going to be that nest egg for you so that you can launch your work in a different way that's going to keep it light, keep it easy. So just be open. Okay, so what's important here is it does coincide with the spring equinox. What is the spring equinox? The equinox is a balance, the equinox is a actually midpoint between summer and winter. And it is basically a divine feminine, divine masculine balance of sun and moon. So is the new moon. So this is important. New moon is the sun shining on the moon. The moon is representing the feminine egg. The sun is representing the masculine light, or light code seeds. And then the equinox represents when we are right in the middle of summer sun and winter ice, feminine and masculine, water and fire. So this is a midpoint, which represents the balance of higher and lower worlds at the heart. So it's kind of a heart point, a central point, an intersection. And for some of you, it might be a midlife crisis or a middle of the thing that you're working on, a project to like really get to the heart of the matter. So think heart of the matter. So the beginning of the equinox starts in the Northern Hemisphere, March 20th at 21:25 GMT. And then in the southern hemisphere, the spring equinox takes place on September 23rd. So there's kind of a, depending on where you're at, the equinox happens at different times, but notice that the new moon fits right in the middle, as it always does. This is an incredible Aries new moon. So embrace the energies. It's an overall positive thing, but there might be some underlying grief, feelings of death, feelings of letting go. So be bold and courageous. Take action. Do things in your life. Take action where maybe you've been a little lazy or procrastinating or shy. Get on stage and sing if you've been waiting to try out for something. Stand up for what you believe in. If you really believe in a cause, take action. Even if it's a small, big action, like maybe you've been wanting to start a big nonprofit and it's been like, that's my sole purpose. Maybe it's just donating to a charity right now, or registering your nonprofit, or going in and talking to people. Get started, take action, stand up for what you believe in. This new moon is all about releasing what's not been serving at the same time that you're honoring it, and you're also planting the new seeds. So we know that everything is a circle. What dies goes into the earth, and what is seeded goes into the earth. So we're actually almost like planting the new seeds, this new moon energy, into the seeds of our ancestors, the ashes of our ancestors, the ashes of what has not worked in the long term. And nothing works forever, right? So we are going to be experiencing maybe some grief. We will be letting go, but there's like a beauty to it. It's like having that good cry where you get it out and it feels good. So you can expect some tears. It might be a watery new moon, but the good news is that it's opening up this whole portal, and anything that is shed becomes fodder, becomes compost for what you are about to create. So emote, release, let it go. It's going to contribute to your growth. Stay open to new energies and ideas, because we're shedding old systems. We are starting over again in some ways. And you have the courage to begin again. My face is covering the sticker, but I love it. This sticker says you have the courage to begin again. There's something that you're beginning again. Maybe it's in your love life. Maybe it's in a childhood dream that you went after and you fell on your butt and it didn't work out. For me, I was an elite volleyball player and I rose to a certain level and the pressure got so high. And right now I keep having these dreams where I'm back on the volleyball court, and we might be revisiting these past parts of ourselves so that we can go and start over and then have new fresh energies and ideas. Maybe you're getting quantum ideas about what you're meant to be doing, and what you're meant to be doing relates to the things that you kind of didn't land right with you. Maybe you failed in making your life perfect the way it was supposed to be, right? And so in a way, what's happening is we're going back to the past to repair it with these new, fresh ideas. But what is important here is to not get stuck in the past, to go back and heal it, just like, okay, like I'm good now, and bring that I'm good now energy back to the past and move forward, not go back to old relationships and go back into the old dynamics, not even trying to have to heal, because trying to have to do something doesn't work. Trying to have to heal something or someone from the past. Instead, I am healed. I get to create now. So feel into your wholeness, feel into all the great work that you've done, and feel into the freedom that you already have. And again, it's about staying open to the new energies and ideas as we're also letting go. Now pursue your dreams with a fervor. This is the time you have been dreaming big. Get that journal, write it down, get in the rituals, and manifest what you've been dreaming of. Maybe it starts small. Maybe it's like a 20-year plan. I don't know the answer right now for the whole thing, but what I want to start doing now is this next moon cycle, this next 6-month cycle, this next year cycle. So I would probably recommend in your ritual to map out, because we're at the beginning, we're at the new year, really. In Bali, we're starting the new year right around the new moon, on the new moon, and we start with a day of silence called Nyepi Day. They turn off the internet nationally, not nationally, but on the island, and we just rest. So this is a time to think about the new year cycle. Same for you on the new year. You might even want to just unplug, spend a day on the New Year's just sitting with what is your New Year's goal. This is really the real New Year. What we have, the sun's New Year, is something invented rather recently. This is the lunar New Year in the zodiac calendar. So create a space for reflecting and intention setting. Take some time for quiet reflection. This would be a great day to go on a self-love journey in nature, or unplug at least for a part of the day and just really sit, take a bath. Maybe you go to a ritual and you have a sacred meditation together with your sisters and brothers. This is a great time to hold space in community to explore the depth of your own potential. So when you're creating ritual, make sure that it's not just about community space as much as it is to bathe in that powerful magic of co-creation. When we facilitate together, we amplify our codes, but diving really deep into your own potential. Set intentions for things you would like to manifest during this new cycle. Again, this is the new moon, the next 32 and a half or so day cycle, as well as this year-long cycle, or 13 moon cycle. So imagine where you want to be a year from now, hook that into where you want to be 5, 10, 20 years from now, and then reverse engineer it. Like, what shows up for me to do this month? And what do I want to do over the next couple of days, weeks, months? And that's what we do at our money magic ritual. It's not just about money, it's about blissness, it's about soul purpose. But what we do is we map out our month and break it down into soul-guided action steps. And you're going to be invited to that. It's free. It's the last month we're doing it for free. And it's for smart, conscious female entrepreneurs and light workers, love leaders. All right, the dynamic energy of the Aries new moon, it's powerful. This is a time of fresh beginnings. So if you messed up in your life, maybe relationships haven't worked out. Maybe you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I screwed my kid up, or oh my gosh, my financial situation it's always requiring me to work my ass off and I'm never going to get off this hamster wheel, or I'm stuck in my life and it's never going to get better. This is a time of fresh beginnings, new opportunities, and forward momentum. No matter where you have been at in the past, you are going where you want to go as long as you take action. This is an ideal time to set intentions and focus on new projects, new endeavors. So what have you been dreaming of? What are you working on? And prioritize it. This new moon is going to give us that I'm a go-getter, I'm a go-getting goddess. That attitude is just going to be so energizing. So while you're sitting in some silence on the day of the new moon, start journaling, get clear on your action steps. Come join us at the new moon ritual. We'll break down those soul-guided action steps. And then within 48 hours of the new moon, start taking action. And you'll just feel that energy flowing into your month ahead. And honor your menstrual cycles too. If you are bleeding, if you need that rest, then do it slow, of course. And I have a video that recently came out, and I've been dropping some videos about the menstrual phases. So important to learn how to workflow with our moon flow as women. Personal growth and development. Let's dive into that. So this is the perfect time to focus on your personal growth. What are your favorite books right now? I am diving deep in The Miracle Morning. My husband referred it to me like 4 years ago, and it's taken me a long time. And now I'm like into the app, and I'm doing all of the exercises, the savers. I love it. And I feel so on fire reading personal growth books, and you can read them in the form of a hard copy. You can have it on Audible, but focus on your personal growth. Work with your coach, schedule that session. If it's something that you want to work on with weight loss, nutrition, hire your helpers, your fitness coach, your yoga teacher. I've done it all. I've been it all. Don't push too hard in the gym though, ladies. It creates a lot of hormonal problems like I faced. All right. Embark on the new path. Embark on the new path. What is your path? Let go of the past. Let go of those lifetimes. Let go of the Atlantean crash. Let go of what did not work. Let go of blame, judgment, shame. Release it and let it rinse down the river. And again, this organic growth has made you the person you are today, and the releasement of it is the compost that will create the rose that will rise. So I know it's kind of weird to start a new path. Like, we had that whole plan. We went to college, we were going to do this, and our whole life was going to be figured out. Now we're like, I'm not only undoing that, but maybe you're even kind of undoing and going on a new path from all the entrepreneurship stuff you've been doing. You created, you forged your own path, and you thought that you were so innovative, and now all of a sudden Spirit is like, go 5D on this other path. Or maybe for you it's like you've been a quantum light worker, now it's time to invest in gold and silver or crypto or real estate or selling some product of yours that you never thought you would sell. So listen and embark on the new path. What's been happening in the past either hasn't been working or hasn't been working enough. There is so much more. Mindful boundaries is a theme on this new moon. So important to be mindful of our boundaries all the time, but especially at this time, to avoid conflicts with our loved ones, our colleagues, our employees, our everyone. So boundaries, energetically and physically. So a good boundary is what I need from you right now is, or what I need for myself right now is, and here's how you can support that. I'll repeat it. I want you to try this one out. I invite you to try it out. I don't care what you do, but whatever works for you, but I invite you to try this out. Let me know. This sentence stem is what I need right now is, and how I'd like you to help is. Boundaries are the biggest bounty, give us the biggest bounty for both us and other. Remember to take a step back if we become overwhelmed. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you feel like you're getting a cold, or you feel like you're just like flying off the handle, it's actually the time to slow down. Okay, just went back a little bit in our slides. Okay. So when we get overwhelmed in our culture, we're taught to just push through it. That's cortisol overload. It creates a whole cocktail of carcinogens and crap in our bodies. Instead of being overwhelmed and pushing through it, setting a boundary before you get sick, before you feel like you're toppling over, and message your boss, message your colleagues, hey, I'm working on this project, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now, I'll get back to you later, I want to do a good job on this. The Aries New Moon in March offers us a chance to start anew. It's allowing us to embrace the energy of a new cycle, an annual cycle, plus it's kind of a 20-year cycle, 20-year cycle. It's the future. We're planting the seed at the heart of the soil so that we can create the crop that's going to give us fruits for many, many years to come. So take time to reflect and set intentions. Focus on your personal growth, your development. Revisit old goals, set new ones. Remember to be mindful of your boundaries, because as limitless as you are as a being, you got some limitations in 3D. So here's the Mama Moon medicine. I'm going to give you some tips here. Some crystals for the new moon. And this is not one, but this is not one I recommend for the new moon, but I love it. It's Celestite. It reminds me of the Celestine Chapel and the celestial energies and all that good stuff. So the first one is orange calcite, which my crystals are kind of scattered all over the place, and I haven't got my altar set up yet. So orange calcite for healing, self-confidence, it's powerful. Put on your pyrite power rings and bracelets to increase motivation and abundance. Get your red jasper going. You can put it on your altar. You can put it in a glass of water and sip some spring water. Get your holy water activation. Tiger's eye. You can increase assertiveness and focus on your goals. I just gave my husband this tiger's eye ring, and it's a powerful one. It gives you that cat-like, focus, like when they're going on the prey. That's all you need, is keep your eye on the prize. And then bloodstone will keep you grounded while manifesting. I find it to be a very feminine energy, like a fertile menstrual kind of energy. And it's great to keep us in that earthy, grounded, feminine energy. All right, let's dive in lastly to the aromatherapy, and then I'm going to invite you to the new moon ritual because it's our free gathering. But before we do that, aromatherapy is so powerful. And actually, I don't even like the word. It's essential oils because it could be aroma. You could drink it. You could put it on your body, and always use organic. Use things like doTERRA, or what is the other one? I don't know. I'm a doTERRA girl, and here in Bali, we have an incredible person down the street who makes everything from scratch, Nadi's Herbal. So here are a few essential oils that work well for connecting to the energy of the Aries new moon. Do your research. This is not medical advice. Work with a professional. Make sure you don't have any contraindications or allergies. But here are things that I recommend. Cinnamon will energize and give you creative ideas. You can make a cinnamon tea and drink that during your ceremony. Add a little ginger. Ginger promotes mental clarity and focus. You can dab the essential oil on the bottom of your feet. It absorbs in. You can dab it on your temples. Clarity and focus. Frankincense to enhance spiritual connection. This is a great oil. I've been putting it on my womb and then doing castor oil packs. It's really great for absorbing toxins from the womb and connecting our wombs to that spiritual, divine, feminine portal. Rosemary for courage, strength, and protection. You can cut it up and put it on your potatoes and bake them in the oven. You can put the essential oil all over your body in perhaps a hydrolat. If you have spring water, you can have rosemary, and sometimes I love to add this rose geranium. It's like the most amazing blend. I used to sell it when I owned a spa. It was my signature hydrolat and signature scent actually for everything. Rosemary and rose, 10 drops of each in water, maybe 20 if you have a bigger bottle, and you, oh my gosh, you will feel like a goddess. It's really a twin flame activation too. Basil to boost your motivation and vitality. And you can make amazing basil salads with simply a little bit of chopped tomatoes, crushed garlic, a lot of olive oil, maybe a little bit of lemon or balsamic or cider vinegar. And then just put a little bit of vegan mozzarella or really good organic mozzarella di bufala. If you say buffalo, it means from the male. That's not good. We don't want cream coming out of him. All right. So money magic. I wanted to sell you on the idea that doing it alone is not as easy. We can get lost. We can get distracted. We can lose energy. But when we come together, it's powerful. So I'm inviting some of my top healer friends over to our new home in Bali, and we're going to live stream the new moon ritual. It's called Money Magic. It's a divine feminine, heart-based, love-based, womb-based yoni money magic ritual. Bring your biggest dollar bill or rupiah or pound or yen or whatever you have. Bring your bill. Bring a bowl of sea salted water, a candle, my little candle set. I'm so glad I finally brought these from California. They're based on Cretan Greek ceramic. Anyways, get your power tools, bring your crystals, your pyramids, put on your head crown. We're going to be dancing, we're going to be moving, and we're going to make millions of dollars to give back to heal the earth, to heal the problems of the planet, to heal ourselves, to treat ourselves like luxurious, pampered priestesses. We're going to do it with pleasure and magic. Invite your sister friends. This is the very last one. I've been offering the new moon ritual since 2012, I believe, or maybe at the beginning of 2013. So the last 10 years I've been doing these ceremonies. They are a labor of love. There's been so much that's gone into them, and this is the last one I'm ever going to be doing for free. Spirit said it's time to not just give everything away. It's time to have women investing in themselves at this level of generosity and abundance. And it's not about being in charity, because that's what I love to do here in Bali, is give back and have charity. And I love sustainable business. I love donating to Kiva. So money magic, this is an incredible, crazy quantum shift for you and your wealth, your money. And we're going to be doing this together to create a new way of receiving money. It's going to be a new moon ceremony, a new activation together. And I'm delighted to co-create with you, to channel with our sisters, and to create something that's out of this world here on earth. Again, it's free, but it's not going to be free ever again. So click the link below, aphroditeuniversity.org/new-moon. I will see you there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you on the new moon. I hope you have an amazing equinox, new moon, and make sure you watch us again, subscribe, stay in touch. Namaste, many, many blessings. Namaste, everyone.